Hello there, this is Soul Rider speaking, and today I'm going to give you my review of the R1 Yamaha. So, speaking of this Yamaha, this is a 2012 cross-plane Yamaha. It's a 1000cc and 998, but it's a leader bike. I've had this motorcycle for 3 years now, and honestly, I wouldn't change it for any other one. A lot of people have been buying recently. They've been getting what's it called, Nest 1000 all. They've been getting Gixxers, and especially the new Gixxer, the GSXR 1000 all. But I wouldn't swap it for this one. One of the main reasons is because this one is more like it's raw. It's a raw motorcycle. It doesn't have much electronics. It doesn't have any assists. The only thing that it has is a traction control, and it doesn't even help you in anything. I've been on this motorcycle for a road trip, about 2,000 miles. I took it on Saudi Arabia, took it to Bahrain, took it a lot of other small towns and big towns too. Riyadh was actually the funnest place to ride it, because in any second you could die. They drive rough there. But anyways, I got this motorcycle when I first came from the United States. I was living there for 10 years. And when I came back here, my motorcycle and my car was in shipping. And at the time, there was like some type of disruption in the ocean. I think it was around 2022 or 2023. Can't even remember. But anyways, took my other motorcycle and my car a long time to come, so I had to purchase this one. I called some of my friends, and they told me one of my friends told me, yeah, he has a motorcycle that he's kind of like didn't like because it was kind of unsafe for him to ride. He has kids and whatnot. And then I told him, like, I'm gonna take it out of your hands. So I went to him, tested the motorcycle, kind of liked it, needed a lot of adjustments, and got it from him. Got the legal paperwork done, got the insurance, took it to the shop. Redone the front forks, changed the tires, changed all the fluids, and it was ready to go to a road trip. And before that, it was actually blue. It wasn't this beautiful matte gray color that it came with actually from the factory. I think the story goes, my friend got it imported from Japan, and I think he said he didn't crash it. He said it fell, but I think he crashed it and changed the fairings from this color to the blue color. And he used it for a while, and then he stopped it, couldn't ride it anymore, and then I came along and I got it from him. When I got it, I kept it blue, did the road trip, came back and parked it. Didn't use it for a while. But after that, I actually felt like I really needed to go back on it. Took it again, changed the injectors, changed the spark plugs, did all the fluids, cleaned the tank, did the brakes again, because it was parked for a while. The front fork seals has blown up, so I changed them again. Redone the handlebars, changed all the lights, not the front lights because they're really hard to get, the front headlights. But I did redone the signal lights, did a lot of other things. I'm waiting actually for the mirrors, because it has the stock mirrors and I kind of don't like them. They look like big ears and I don't like that. So I refinished the motorcycle and I took it back to its former glory. I got the real color that it's supposed to be in. And the problem is you can't even find a lot of parts for them anymore. So most of the parts that I got is from China. Like the fairings, I couldn't even find the real fairings anymore. So like anybody else, I just went online and I looked for it. I checked the VIN number, matched it with the color, got the color back, and it looks pretty nice. So why didn't I get a GSXR or CBR or an S1000 RR? Well, taking back to a little bit of history about myself. So I've been riding for about like 12 years, going to 13 right now. And I had Gixxers, I had CBRs. CBRs didn't like them at all. Any Honda product, I don't know why, I just didn't like. I got what is it called? I got an S1000 RR. It was in 2014. Didn't like it. I got stuck with the just Gixxers for a long time. It's just because they're practical, that their parts are like, you can find their parts even in a grocery store. So Kept using Gixxers for a while. I had an accident on a Gixxer, but when I got to the Yamahas, they're a total different animal, especially those old ones. This one is a crossplane, long stroke, uh, 998cc. Doesn't have a lot of electronics. Doesn't have like rider's assist, such as the S1000RR. And if you have been noticing on Instagram, everybody has an S1000R and they're looking cool on it. Just because it has a lot of rider's assist, you can do wheelies. It's an assisted wheelie. Like the motorcycle knows that you're trying to do a wheelie, so it's just gonna pick up itself by itself and just like does a wheelie. However, these ones are for the more experienced and advanced riders, almost professionals. And you can't see them more anymore on the road. Most of them, the 700s and the 600s were like, most of the people who get them, they track them. They're just like track motorcycles. It's not even a motorcycle that you can see on the road anymore. The thousands, you barely find them, and if you find them, they're beaten up. An example, this motorcycle has about 50,000 kilometers, which amounts like 36, 38, maybe 38,000 miles. It's been around the block. However, the newer ones, they have lots of electronics. They have rider's assist, they have traction control, they have ABS, they have a lot of other things that can help you as a rider to enjoy your motorcycle. However, if you ride this motorcycle and you're not an experienced rider, you might get yourself in a crash or get in trouble, or you can just like throw yourself out of it or damage the motorcycle or kill yourself. So I wouldn't recommend it for like beginners. And most of my friends was asking me like, hey, we want to get some motorcycles. I tell them, get a KTM 390 RC and beat the hell out of it, enjoy it, and then you can just like keep on going to 600, and after 600 the next season on, like you can get like 750, or if you think that you're good on 600, you can just like move to the leader bikes, because they have a lot of kick, they're strong, and some of them are unpredictable, such as this one. It's just unpredictable. One of the things that I don't like about this motorcycle is, like, I like it because it's wild, and I don't like it because it's wild. But I wouldn't replace it for any other motorcycle. Super sport motorcycles, I'm just stuck with this one. Cruisers, I have a different opinion about a lot of other motorcycles. However, the sixth generation, which is this one, the 2012, 2014, as I said before, they don't have a lot of electronics. It's a raw motorcycle, and nowadays you can't even find parts for them. But the newer ones, the 2015 up to the year that they got discontinued, I think 2022 or 2023, they got discontinued. Those ones are really nice. They have a lot of rider's assist. They have a lot of electronics. It can help you. And it's a more enjoyable motorcycle if you like give it the throttle, like try to enjoy it. It's gonna predict what you're trying to do, and it's gonna help you do whatever you're trying to do. These ones, not as much. The old ones have like about 185 horsepower, or such as they claim. It's a long stroke engine, cross plane long stroke. The newer ones, I think they're like up to 200 horsepower, and it's a short stroke engine. They have, as I said before, lots of electronics that can help you do whatever you want. But I'm kind of stuck to the old ones because they're pretty cool and I like them. It has a beautiful face that a mother only can love. And it's a crazy motorcycle, I like it. What's the difference in between that one, this one, and the other motorcycles that I own? I like the ZX-10, the Kawasaki's. They're pretty cool. They're underrated, but I like them. They're pretty raw too, but also they look cool. The Gixxers, I like them too, but it's not as much as I like these. Well, I can't deny the history that I had with Gixxers. I owned Gixxers for 5 years or maybe 6 years, from the 600 up to the Hayabusas. And I like the Hayabusa, but it's more like when you get to the Hayabusa, it's like, no, that's a cruiser motorcycle rather than the super sport. Yes, it goes up to speed. Yes, but it's more comfortable as a motorcycle, which people actually there is a lot of people who's seeking that, a comfortable big motorcycle, but also it's a speed motorcycle. However, I kind of like these motorcycles, like raw feeling, less electronics. Uh, Wild, can't tame them no matter what. I can't tame this yet. I don't think I would ever be able to. Cruisers, I love cruisers. I love them between Harley, Indian, and for some reason the Boulevard, the Suzuki Boulevard, like the M109M and the 109R, and the C50T. That's a good motorcycle too. Like for the people who want a small engine cruiser, that's a good one. Low maintenance, doesn't have anything that you can change, like other than spark plugs. Refill the radiator, put some gas, change the oil, and just go. Doesn't even need a chain because it's shaft drive. Anyways, I prefer this one because, as I said before, it's wild, it's crazy, it's strong, but at the same time, I don't recommend it to beginner riders. Where I would say to the beginner riders, try to get a KTM 390C. I think it's a 390 RC. Yeah, 390 RC. It's a good motorcycle. You can also learn how to do tricks. You can do a lot of things with it. It doesn't have a kick like this one. This one you need to balance yourself when you're actually riding it, because this motorcycle can kill you any second. So, yeah, that's my honest opinion about them, and I hope that I helped you decide what you want. Let me know in the comments what do you think about the R1 and what type of questions that you have for me, and I hope that I can help you with anything that you want. Thank you.